Well, welcome strangers. It's been a long time since my last video. As you probably saw, I got royally shafted with Scroungers 1, so we had to make sure that didn't happen again. And so here we are. Scroungers 2 is nearly up and running. We secured tenancy on a place here, so it's not going to get thrown off again. And so I'm just going to run you through what we've got here. So we're about an hour from Perth, and we've got a 5-acre bush lot, and I'll just show you what we've got here. So bear with me. So here's the access way. It's completely off-grid. There's no power and no water here. So we've got a tank here. That's a 12,000 litre tank, and there's another smaller tank down the bottom. Wildflowers are out at the moment, so we've got all the everlastings, and this is the view that we get. So we're perched high on top of a hill, and we're overlooking the valley there. So we've just got a little weekender on site here. It's a converted double garage, so you can see the other little rainwater tank there. So they've got a small generator and a pump, so the rainwater off of that tank down there gets pumped up the top here, and then it gets gravity fed back down to the weekender. So I'll probably just cut this into a couple of different videos so that yeah, you can see what's going on, rather than me walking the whole lot. But here we are. It's October, and we've got all the everlastings. They're just about on their way out now. But yeah, it's really pretty at the moment. It's probably the best that it's going to look. So the story is that been looking for about 5 months, and there was nothing that of interest, and we just happened to hear about this place by word of mouth, and came and saw the people. And it was an older couple in their mid-70s. They've been on the block for 17 years on and off, and it was just getting too much for them. And so, as you can see, this is the access ring road. This is actually the fire break here. So there's a lot of trees down that it's getting too much for them. They can't manage it anymore. And he had a few health issues, so it was time to move on. So, of course, they were pretty devastated that their time has come, but yeah, it was for the best for them. So yeah, have a look. Look at the view out there. Yeah, it's fantastic. Alright, I'm going to cut this off here, and I'll edit a couple. I'll just go down to the shed and I'll start that again, and then we'll move to a couple of different spots on the block. Yeah, so here we are. We're that's the little ring road I was up to, just up behind these rocks here. So some beautiful granite outcrops on the block. So here's the converted shed. Obviously it's probably about 25 years old maybe, but it's just perfect for what I'm looking for. As I said, it's just a converted double garage. So there's the equipment shed. That's got the composting toilet, and there's the other little the other water tank there. So it needs a bit of clearing. but there's been a lot of work done here, landscaping and putting paths in and all of that. It just needs bringing back to where we need to be. So there's the ring road. They use that as the fire break, because you can't get down to the bottom of the block. It's way too steep. So I've just camped up here at the moment. I don't have access to the shed just yet, but yeah, there's my little camp set up. Got my solar panels going so we can get everything charged up. Got a little tent and a fire pit there. And as you can see, there's been a lot of earthworks done previously. There's a nice big flat area we can probably convert to veggie patch or whatever. Yeah, just on sundown last night I was there having a couple of quiet ones, and 3 kangaroos just hopped past, stopped and had a look and said, "What am I doing there?" Yeah, interrupting there. But yeah, it was just gorgeous. Lots of birds. Lots of pretty old trees here. As you can see, they're pretty gnarly. You've got lots of beautiful granite outcrops on the block. So there's definitely no shortage of rocks to do landscaping. We're back down here, so that's the ring road that takes you up to where those 2 fallen trees were at the start. It goes up here and around to the left up the top of the hill, and the driveway is sort of over there. You won't be able to use that much of this block because it's really steep from here on in, but that doesn't matter, like when you've got a view like that, like check that out as far as you can see. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that for now. There's going to be lots of videos coming up sometime soon. Well, I don't know how soon. There's definitely a lot of work to be done, but it's just perfect for me. We've got my chainsaw here today, so we're going to clear a lot of this fallen trees and that over the paths, and yeah. So yeah, it's all very exciting, and yeah, and a challenge at the same time. So I'm hoping that once we get all this initial stuff sorted out, I want to put a deck out from the shed there. See how steep that is. I want to put a big deck coming out from there, and that'll double our living and leisure space. And then we'll just trim a few of these trees out here so we get the view over the valley there. So I'm sure you can just picture that. All right, folks, stay tuned. We're back in business.